You've got some different reports under the reports menu option. So let's start with this one, the income and expenditure report. So you would put in here either a month, quarter two, or year two. Let's do year, the end of March. You can select your reserve. So if you want to do everything all added together, just you leave it as all consolidated, or you could narrow it down to a particular reserve if you want to. You can change the report title if you want to, and it defaults to print the account codes and unrounded numbers and zero values. You can exclude those if you want to. All your report sections are automatically ticked. So if you don't want to have a particular report section appear on the report, you can just untick it. You can also have a running total at the end. So you might want a running total at the end of all your income, and then at the end of all your expenditure. You can also choose to have a new page, and then you can print or preview this report. So this is what the report looks like. So these are your report sections, and then you've got the account codes underneath them. And it's your last page with your surplus deficit. Let's have a look at the receipts and payment balances. So I'm going to do any value for account, so it'll just take everything. Let's say I want to do it for a particular month. You can do it for a date range as well, and you can narrow it down by reserve if you want to. If you leave it blank, you'll do it for all reserves. So I'll preview that. So there's your report. So it just gives you the balances of your receipts and payments. So it gives you your value, and it does give you the VAT column in the separate, your VAT in the separate column as well. So moving over to a reconciliation statement. So again, we can do it for a particular month. Let's do it for March again. Got the various different options as well, and let's preview that one. That's your reconciliation statement, so it just gives you the balances of your bank accounts, your money accounts. And this is the balance at the end of the month you selected. You've got transaction lists. So this will give you the individual transactions for the account that you select. So you could do all accounts, or you could pick a particular account. So you could do your bank account, for example, or let's say we want to see what's gone out of salaries. And we can put a month or a date range in there. So if I did date and any value, so that's any date. So it's going to give me all the transactions ever entered against the salary account. Again, we can narrow it down by reserve if we want to, but we don't have to. We can do it for everything. And here's the report. So it just gives you all the transactions and then a closing balance at the end. And then you have a cash movement report. So let's do it for our main money account, our bank account. Again, we've got a period or date selection. So let's do a date between. Now I can use a calendar box, or I can type the dates in. Type the dates in there. Again, you've got a reserve selection if you want to. And there's our report. So again, that gives you all the transactions that have gone in and out of the bank for the date range that I entered. And again, a closing balance at the end. And all the reports can be printed, previewed, or exported into various different formats.